Hello everybody and welcome back to our latest episode of Tom Talks. My name is Tom with Crandall and Associates Insurance Agency and we're here to discuss all things insurance. Today we are going to be discussing how your loss ratio affects your business insurance premiums. And it's a question that we get a lot from our clients. So effectively your loss ratio is the amount that has been paid in claims divided by the amount that has been paid by you in premium. So let's say you paid $50,000 into your insurance premiums last year, but you had a $10,000 loss. Your loss ratio is 20% at that point. So of course, carriers would love for you to be at a 0% loss ratio. But of course, that's why we pay for insurance, right? To pay for claims. So we get the question a lot like, how much is this claim going to affect my insurance premiums next year? Or is it worth to file this claim if, my premiums go up X amount? And I wish that we had a set formula that would say, this is what it's going to be. But unfortunately we don't. There's way too many factors that play into the renewal. It could be sales changes, it could be just market conditions, it could be social inflation. There's a lot of different factors that will affect your renewal. But some ways to keep your loss ratio down, definitely having some risk mitigation factors or even doing some loss control with carriers. If you feel like you're having multiple claims in one area, maybe it's time to bring in loss control or a risk manager to help you figure out what we can do to bring those losses down and ultimately bring your loss ratio down. Another good thing is that most carriers will look at loss ratio based off an entire account's premium. So if you have multiple lines of business with them, property, liability coverage, auto, work comp, they will typically take all of the premiums that you have paid them across all policies and apply that as your loss ratio. So that's always why we try to keep everything with one carrier, not just for billing ease, but for loss ratio purposes as well. So I hope this gave you some kind of insight into loss ratios and what you can do to keep them down. Of course, if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us. And thanks so much for joining us today.